magical star beings, this is Psychic Siren Tarot and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're doing a special collab with Tarot Yogi. So thank you, Vineet, for asking me to do this special collab with you. I'm so honored to be doing this. So on my channel, we're doing what makes you irresistible to others. And over on his channel, he's doing where does your true beauty lie? So I'm super excited to see what messages show up today. And, this is a perfect day to do this reading because I read somewhere that today, the Friday the 13th, is actually a day of the goddess. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's just something I read. So yeah, let me show you your crystals for each pile. Please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. So for pile number 1, we have Carnelian. And we have out trick-or-treating. For pile number 2, we have Malachite. And we have the Sewer Mermaid. And for pile number 3, we have Purple Agate. And we have Masquerade. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be a pile for today. But of course, if you're drawn to more than one pile, always trust your intuition. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Please also don't forget to check out his video, linked in my description box below. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this Carnelian crystal and the card Out Trick-or-Treating with We're Here, card number 5, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what makes you irresistible to others. So this is a beautiful collab with Vineet over at Tarot Yogi's channel. So he's doing a video on where does your true beauty lie. It is linked in my description box below, so please be sure to check out his video as well. So the card you chose is from the Shadows and Light Oracle deck. Let's go ahead and pull your cards and let's see what shows up for you. So the first deck we're going to use is the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. So Spirit Guides of my pile number 1s. Spirit Guides of my pile number 1s. What makes them irresistible to others? We have Harvest, card number 43. And at the back of the deck, we have Desire. Now we're going to be using the messages from Mermaid's Oracle. So what makes my pile number 1s irresistible to others? What makes my pile number 1s irresistible to others? We have positivity. I just clairvoyantly saw a brain. So I guess I would say that people find you irresistible because you're also smart. You do have a sexiness to you because you chose the Carnelian crystal. And I'm kind of getting the vibe of like someone that has a sexiness to them in their physical appearance, but is also very smart and intelligent. There is that seductive element to it, and I'm seeing like people kind of fantasize about you a little bit. You're like a fantasy to others, whether you realize it or not. Like, I'm clairvoyantly seeing someone dressed up as a teacher. So I don't know, like, if that's someone's fantasy of you. Like, I don't know if that's quite creepy, but I'm just seeing it clairvoyantly. So, yeah, you are like a fantasy to others. At the back of the deck, we have recognition. So now we're going to be using the Vanessa Tarot. So spirit guides of my pile number ones. What makes them irresistible to others? We have the Four of Cups. And we have the Hermit. Yeah, look at all the books here. You're very smart and intelligent. I want to show you the other two cards I wanted to come out. So we have the Six of Wands here symbolizing success. So another confirmation of this harvest energy. And then the Hierophant. That's a synchronicity. At the back of the deck, we have the Magician. Quite interesting to see the Magician at the back of the deck, and we have a cauldron here. So I will take a look at that in a moment, but I'm just kind of pointing out something there. Okay, so spirit guides of my pile number ones, we're now using the Muse Tarot. What makes them irresistible to others? So we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. What makes my pile number ones irresistible to others? We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Four of Swords. And we have the Awakening card. At the back of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So, my pile number ones, what makes you irresistible? So, I'm going to first look at any physical appearances I see. Remember to only take what resonates, delete the rest. Okay, and then I'm going to look at certain personality traits you have and just a general look at what makes you so irresistible. So I'm hearing the word seductive in terms of your physical appearance, but there's also this innocence to you at the same time. So this is my pile of people where, you know, like you wear something and even if you dress quite modestly, it's like there is this innocence to you, but at the same time, like this kind of flirtatious vibe people pick up from you and a seduction in your energy, you know, and your physical appearance. And the reason I say like innocence and seduction is because I heard the word seduction, but then I also clairvoyantly saw, you know, a white flower, and then it kind of transformed into, you know, those flower lights. I saw like a flower light with a light bulb inside, but it's like shaped like a flower and it's a white flower. So I see that as you're someone that also really shines bright. And white is symbolized by purity, innocence. So people see you as quite a pure soul. And I'm hearing the word marriage material with you. So you have a seductive energy to you, but also this wifey, hubby material kind of energy to you, marriage material, because people see you as quite a pure soul. But people also see you to be someone with a lot of light, someone that shines bright. I mean, even this Hermit card, she's holding a light up. So we see that energy, you're like a star that shines bright in terms of your physical appearance. Spirit is showing me like a shape of a body. Like there's something about the shape of your body that is seen to be so irresistible. Regardless of your body size, there's something about the shape. So even if you're quite small in terms of your body, You know, there's something about the shape to it. And even if you're someone like a medium body size, there's still that energy. And if you're quite voluptuous, that's seen too. You know, I'm seeing some of you here are quite voluptuous and people find that irresistible, whereas some of you are quite small or like a medium build size, because there's so many of you watching. But those that are smaller as well, I'm seeing like this energy here where you're able to wear, like, especially those, this may not resonate with everyone, especially those with like smaller chest area. I'm seeing you're able to wear more revealing clothes that show more of that chest area without being too like out there. Does that make sense? So I'm seeing that. I'm also seeing a classiness to your look for some of you. But for others of you, I'm seeing like you have this kind of bold look to you that makes you stand out. And for a lot of you, I'm seeing you are quite comfortable with expressing yourself through fashion, through makeup, through your hair. You know, even if you don't wear makeup, that's okay. But I see you're quite comfortable with expressing your authentic true self through the way that you look. I mean, look at the woman we have in the middle here where she has highlights in, where she's, you know, wearing quite nice clothing. And I think this is maybe the way people see you, kind of like wild and free, but not in a bad way. Because I'm even looking at the positivity card, and you know, her hair, she doesn't care about the way her hair is. She's just smiling and having fun. So I feel like some of you could even get away with like going out in a messy bun, or you know, like not putting that much effort into your look. Even if you're someone that puts in a lot of effort, I feel like you could get away with not putting that much effort. You know, those types of people that don't put in much effort and they just get ready quickly and then they still look so hot. Like there's something about that, like effortless look to you is what people see sometimes. But I feel like some of you, you know, really put in effort to your look, so you might not resonate with that, but I feel like you could get away with it in some way. Yeah, I'm just seeing a boldness to your look and like you're not afraid to stand out. I'm hearing like you're not afraid to get overdressed and really shine bright. And with We're Here, it gives me that vibe of like making a grand entrance. Like you walk into the room and everyone notices you, you know? No matter what you look like, it's just the energy in where you in which like you walk into the room and it's a grand entrance, like everyone notices you. You could have beautiful smiles, something about your lips and the way you talk and the way you move your body. Like I'm picking up on the hips and like your walk being quite irresistible, the way you walk. And the way you talk, like people are quite drawn to your lips, as well as your eyes. Some of you could have blue eyes, some of you could have brown eyes. I'm seeing blue and brown eyes and gray eyes. Like your fashion style is just so on point. Like that's what I'm seeing here that people find irresistible. Like I said, you don't mind being bold and standing out in some way with your fashion style. And like even mixing and matching clothes and the way you even do your makeup, it seems very creative. It seems very unique to you. You know, you may even get certain people of the same gender kind of look at you and be inspired by your fashion style and be like, ooh, I want to look like them. I want to dress up like them. Even younger people I'm seeing, they think you're so cool. I know that's not part of the reading, but I'm seeing that. And in terms of your irresistibility, like The people that are attracted to you see you as someone with a lot of confidence in yourself, even if you don't see yourself that way. It's kind of like in the way you move, the way you carry yourself, that they see you with a lot of confidence. They see you with that sensuality and they see you to make that grand entrance, that boldness. And that's quite irresistible. I keep picking up on your lips, like people are quite drawn to your lips and your eyes. If you ever wear eye makeup, there's something about that too, or eyeliner, or something that just captivates your eyes. Like even if you wear lashes or um, mascara, there's something about your eyes standing out in some way. And maybe even your eyebrows, like people think your eyebrows look good. This pile is also quite photogenic, so people find you irresistible. If you've ever posted on social media, scrolling through even strangers, they just find that quite irresistible. They like to stop and stare at you when they're scrolling. Is this my pile of people that like to move their hands a lot? Because I notice while I'm talking, I'm like moving my hands the whole time. So something about that's like the way you move. And you look quite relaxed and comfortable in yourself in the way you appear to others, in the way that you dress up and, show up to the world. You look quite comfortable in your sense of self, you know? So I'm picking up on dark hair as we see here. I'm seeing some of you have dyed your hair blonde. Some of you have natural hair as we see these two ladies here. And some of you have like darker brown hair or black hair. Those are the things I'm seeing here. I don't know what this style is called, but I'm seeing this and this. Um, And here she has a dress on, so some of you could like wearing dresses here as well. And here we see like this bold fashion look where she's even has highlights in, so maybe some of you could like dyeing your hair or doing highlights. But I also pick up you look quite put together. Like, this may sound contradictory to the thing I said before, but like a lot of you look quite put together. And clean and neat in your appearance. Anything else for physical appearance, Spirit? I'm just closing my eyes. Your legs. Okay, so that's it for physical appearances. In terms of everything else I see here, I'm really drawn to the center of your reading here without trick or treating and these three people here. So if you are in a group of friends, there's something about you and your friends all making a grand entrance together, you and your friends all being hot and irresistible together. Okay, and yeah, there's something about that because like when I looked at this image, I saw a vision of Clueless, the movie Clueless. So those three characters where they all look good together and even their fashion style, everything looks good together. Like that's something irresistible about you. And I heard the song Desperado by Rihanna. So I did feel the energy of, like when people are quite attracted to you or find you quite irresistible, there is this kind of energy of like being quite desperate for you or kind of like chasing after you. I mean, I even look at the Four of Cups here, and she looks like she's on a coffee date, but she looks quite like meh. Like, why am I even here? So, this may not be your perception, but those that are attracted to you, it's kind of like they see it in the beginning as if they're chasing after you and as if they like you more than you like them. And there's something about that like they get quite addicted to you in some way and they kind of like thirst over you a little bit. and feel a little bit desperate over you, but I'm picking up on this pile, like when people do find you irresistible, it's not just because of the physical. Like I said, you're also someone quite intelligent. Like I said, marriage, material energy from you. So it's like people are kind of dying to make memories with you, to have you in their life, and like I'm seeing clairvoyantly an image of the Notebook when he's kind of like chasing after her in the beginning. So some of you may relate to that energy. And in the song, she says something about like they've both been hurt, but she can be a lone wolf with you. So I pick up on here with the Three of Swords, the Eight of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse. Maybe you have felt betrayed in the past by certain connections in your life. And maybe that's why you're quite attached in the beginning when it comes to like meeting people, especially those that are attracted to you. You're quite detached, but it's because you first want to maybe like suss them out to see if they would be good for you and healthy for you. I pick up on that this is my pile that has gone within and has been on your own healing journey and been through a death and rebirth process within your energy. And these painful things that happened to you in your past may have caused an awakening where you're very wary of who you let into your space, because I see you seeing your energy as sacred, and it is. So it's like you're very wary of who gets to have, I'm seeing, a piece of the pie, which I don't mean in a weird way. I just mean it like your energy is sacred. Yeah. So only the best get to get a piece of your energy, you know? But I feel like things have changed with the Wheel of Fortune ever since. You're not stuck in this anymore, but you're just very wary of who you let into your life, because I feel like you have been hurt before. So those that do see this quality in you, where they see like, okay, we've both had our hearts broken, it's kind of like they get even more attracted to you, not because they like to see you in pain or anything weird, no. It's more so like they feel they can not just relate to you, but they feel like you understand their pain too. Do you get what I mean? And with the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, I feel like people have seen you be a very loyal friend to those around you. Like, we keep picking up on three friends here. So maybe some of you are in a group of three friends, or you just have friends around you that you're very loyal to. But it's like, I see you comforting them and nurturing them and tending to the pain of those around you. I see that energy, and that's something people also find quite irresistible. I'm kind of slipping over my words. Maybe people feel like that around you. Because they see this loyal quality to you. And like I said, you're also intelligent. So people feel like when they have conversations with you, they feel even more attracted to you because they feel attracted to your intelligence and your knowledge and your wisdom. I feel like you're also a positive light to people. Spirit is clairvoyantly showing me Mabel from Gravity Falls. I'm slipping over my words again. And she's quite a positive character that I feel like is quite cute in some way. And I feel like even in negative situations where people may feel stuck, you're that one person that is like, we can get out of this. We can get through this. I feel like you're that type of person that brings change into other people's lives with your positivity, with your light, with your wisdom, and with your chilled persona. You're very chilled and laid back. And I feel like that's something people find irresistible. There's also this heavenly quality to you, like when you Spirit is showing me when you eat something delicious and it's like heavenly, you never want it to end. That's how people feel around you. You've also made a lot of effort and time into creating your own success, and I feel like you're quite independent, and I'm hearing self-made, like you've made it on your own, And even if you don't see yourself as that successful, all the hard work you're putting in, people can see this coming back to you in a harvest, as we see here. I'm also picking up on a lot of self-love. I feel like you've been on a self-love journey, and as you're able to recognize your own beauty and your own irresistibility, other people recognize it too. So I feel like a lot of people just desire you. A lot of people find you irresistible. And I'm still picking up on that energy of like people liking to kind of chase after you. And, a lot of people wanting to shoot their shot with you, but sometimes feeling a little bit shy and scared with the Eight of Swords in reverse. Like maybe their mind is telling them, no, like they're out of my league, like it wouldn't work out. With the Five of Swords in reverse and Eight of Swords in reverse, I'm picking up on that card combination of like self-sabotaging before they even try. Their mind telling them no before they even try. I feel like a lot of people want to compliment you whenever you're out, but maybe they also feel a little bit shy too. And, with the cauldron in the middle, there is like this kind of quality to you where it's almost like people feel a little bit like under your spell. um, yeah, they feel a little bit like mesmerized by you, like a little bit hypnotized by you in some way when they are attracted to you. And it's like you're all they can think about. Yeah, like I'm still picking up on that energy of like people being a little bit desperate over you. Some of you are also really creative and you're able to cook or bake really well. And that's also something people find attractive and irresistible about you. And I'm also picking up on this energy very strongly, like I said earlier, of like you being very chilled and laid back, and that makes people feel safe and open with you. But also being someone with a lot of positivity. I feel like it's uplifting to be around you. And that's also another huge factor of your irresistibility. So this was your reading, my pile number ones. I'm also smelling a beautiful scent, so some of you could smell really good. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please also don't forget to check out Tarot Yogi's video, link below in my description box, of Where Does Your True Beauty Lie? So I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this malachite crystal and the sewer mermaid with your sensuality is beautiful, card number 25, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what makes you irresistible to others. And this is a collab with Tarot Yogi. So Vineet is doing a video on Where Does Your True Beauty Lie? So his video is linked in my description box below. Please don't forget to check it out after watching this reading. So let's go ahead and check out what cards you have. So this card is from the Shadows and Light Oracle deck. Okay, so I'm hearing that song that's like swimming pool drank, something like I can't remember who sings it. I'll check in a moment. So we're gonna be using the messages from Mermaid's Oracle deck. So spirit guides of my pile number ones, what makes them irresistible to others? We have, oh my gosh, okay, so this card I'm just gonna have to cover up for you because there's nudity on it. Okay, so the card we have is Dive Deep. At the back of the deck, we have Hope. We're now going to be using the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. So what makes my pile number ones irresistible to others? We have Level Up, card number 39. And at the back of the deck, we have Desire. Okay, now we're going to be using the Vanessa Tarot. So Spirit Guides on my pile number one. Pile number two, sorry. Maybe some of you are from pile one. Spirit Guides on my pile number two is what makes them irresistible to others. We have the Queen of Swords. What makes my pile number twos irresistible to others? We have the Ace of Wands. So I noticed when I put this card down, the Ace of Wands, this card wanted to move like here. So I take that as like people wanting to move towards you. Even when they just see you physically, because the ace is like a start. So I pick up on people, you know, desiring you, wanting to shoot their shot with you, and then like wanting to come towards you. Even like just seeing you in public, you know, you have a lot of strangers that are attracted to you and, you know, want to come up to you and talk to you. And we have the moon at the back of the deck. So there is also this energy of like they want to sometimes, but sometimes they hide it. Because with the moon, there is this sort of mystery to you where it's like people don't always know if you're going to reject them or if you're going to be open to it. But this could also be because of fear, like on their side. But you give off this quite mysterious aura where people don't always know what's on your mind or what you're thinking, which makes them even more intrigued and, you know, attracted to you because it's like, who is that person over there? Like, I want to know them. I want to get to know them and understand them. So now we're going to be using the Muse Tarot. Okay, so there's a card here, Page of Wands. So Spirit Guides on my pile number twos. What makes them irresistible to others? We have the Six of Wands. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Justice card. What makes my pile number twos irresistible to others? We have the Four of Wands. And we have the Knight of Cups. At the back of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so what makes you irresistible to others? I'm really being drawn to the green on this card and this kind of like emerald beautiful green from the Malachite crystal and also the gold here and like the Ace of Wands card. So some of you could look quite good in gold or green. I'm first going to look at physical appearances. Only take what resonates with physical appearances. Then after, we're going to look at general and personality. So yeah, I'm really picking up on like that richness from that emerald green color. And like, you know, when you see someone wearing emerald green, it looks quite royal on them. It looks quite, you know, rich and beautiful and like luscious in some way. So you could have people describe your beauty in that way, almost like royalty. I mean, we even have a queen here. Like royal energy, king queen energy, and this very luscious, luxurious energy in the type of way you look. Okay. She also has, shimmery details on her tail and everything like that. So you could have like this type of energy where you like to wear shimmery colors or shiny things sometimes, or on your eyeshadow or your dresses or any clothing, something about that. Or you could just shine out to the world in some way. And like people could see your energy is quite shimmery, as if you're walking somewhere and there's like shimmers around you making you sparkle. Okay. There's really something about your body that is quite irresistible. Like people really, I'm seeing people's mouths water over your body. And here in this card, we see her showing a little bit of cleavage. So some of you, like people, could be quite drawn to that and attracted to that in some way. I'm picking up that some of you have a resting bitch face, and it's like that's actually something people find attractive and irresistible, because it's like if some of you have that type of look on your face where it's like, don't talk to me, or like, don't approach me, like that unapproachable look, that actually makes people more attracted to you in some way, which is quite interesting to see, maybe like the psychology behind it. But that's not what the reading is about. But it's like, I'm even seeing someone come towards you, and I'm seeing one particular type of person come towards you, or type of people come towards you, and you reject them, and you're like a little bit standoffish, and you're kind of like, go away, like you have that energy of like, go away, I don't want to talk to you. And that's actually something that makes them want to chase after you more. But then I'm picking up on a different type of people that like feel attracted to you, but feel a little bit insecure within themselves, and feel like, okay, like I want to talk to that person over there, but like they're so hot and irresistible, like would they even like me? And then they kind of like beat themselves down before they can even try to talk to you. So I'm picking up on that. So I think, the first group of people, I think there is a line when it comes to energies like that. Like, they should respect your boundaries, but then also, like, if some of you like to have people chase after you, I could also be picking up on that. So, yeah. There's something about your voice too that is quite attractive and alluring, is what I'm hearing from Spirit with the Queen of Swords. And when I tapped into the energies of your reading in the beginning of your reading, I heard like a beautiful singing voice. So some of you have beautiful singing voices that people find very attractive. And I mean, we have the mermaid in the center of your reading. So there's something about you where it's almost like you lure people in. Very alluring quality, very mesmerizing and seductive qualities you have in your physical appearance. But also when you speak or when you use your voice, it kind of like puts people under this trance. I'm seeing clairvoyantly, in movies when someone is talking to someone and they're just so attracted to the person that they're not even like hearing what the person's saying, but they're kind of like just staring at them and daydreaming. So I feel like you have that effect on people where it's like almost like a siren or a mermaid, that you put people under like this hypnosis when you're talking to them, and all they can do is stare at you, and then they're like, sorry, what? I'm picking up on that energy. A lot of people hope to be with you, but kind of feel like, how do I even come up to this person and talk to them? Because I'm hearing the word high maintenance, and it's like people see you're someone that loves yourself. I feel like a lot of you have been starting a self-love journey, and it's like you have high standards, I hear. So you're not just gonna let anyone come your way. Okay? If you like to wear jewelry, that's something that really makes you stand out. Some of you could like to color your hair, but in a lot of these images, we're seeing brown hair, brown hair, brown hair, brown hair. Here we see black hair. Here we see like a golden blonde hair. So maybe some of you have hair like that or more of a natural hair. But that's kind of like what I'm picking up about physical appearances. And we see two cats here, so there's something, maybe some of you also have like, cat eyes, like maybe you do cat eyes with your eyeliner or something, or you have like a cat like appearance for some of you, or there's this energy of the cat around you. And the cat is quite independent, They're also someone with strong boundaries. So, when you go up to a cat, you don't just go up to it and pet it. You have to let it warm up to you. And I feel like maybe that's how people feel around you. Like you're kind of a little bit distant at first, but then once you open up to them, you're very warm and loving. So I feel that energy here. Yeah, definitely something about your body is seen as very seductive. If some of you like to wear dark lipstick or like shimmery eyeshadow, that's something I keep seeing. Some of you like to wear more of a natural makeup look, and that's also seen to be very cute on you. Where some of you don't wear any makeup at all and you have a natural beauty to you. Whereas some of you can go in between, like you have natural beauty, but you also like to get glammed up. Some of you could even look sexy in formal attire, even if you tried to not look sexy. Like I'm picking up on this pile, like even if you wear clothes and you try to not look sexy, there's still the sexiness to you. I'm currently seeing the house bunny when she's like dressing up for a date, and she's dressing up in quite modest clothing, and then the other person's like, you still look too sexy. So I'm picking up on that energy. Your scent is coming through too. Like people think you're smelling quite beautiful, and I keep hearing your voice, your voice, your voice. I'm hearing you have a glow to you in the way that you look. Your eyes and your eyelashes, and some of you have an intensity to the way that you look. Yeah, there's this intensity to the way that you look, and you seem quite mysterious. I'm also picking up on beautiful eyelashes and eyes. Um, I don't know, like people sometimes like when you reject them. I'm still picking up on that energy. Like I'm hearing someone say, "Hey, good looking," and then you're just like looking at them, like not even responding to them, ignoring them, or like almost like not accepting their flirtatiousness, but then it makes them want to chase you more. There's also something quite free-spirited about you, and like you're very fun to be around in the perspective of those that, where they've warmed up to you a little bit. So that's what I'm seeing about physical appearances. And in terms of everything else, like I said before, you have a lot of self-love and you have high standards, which makes people want to kind of like put in more effort or more work to get to know you. And they know that because you have high standards, it's like they know they can't F up. They only have one chance to kind of like not just impress you, but make a good impression, like because I feel like you're quick to cut people out of your life, and there's something about them knowing that because you have high standards, it's like they need to really put in the work to create some kind of good impression, like I said before. It feels almost like, Shrek. Spirit is showing me Shrek, and when he kind of goes on that quest to save Fiona from the tower or the castle, whatever, and he goes in there and there's all those skulls. And I feel like, that makes people feel sometimes like, okay, if I get this person, then that means like they're gonna stay with me and they're gonna be loyal to me because they're not just impressed by anything. So that means like if I get them, I will always have to put in the work and I'm not going to slack on that. But then also I know like I'm hearing like in their perspective, like what doesn't come easy lasts longer. And that's not to say that anything bad about like anything else, but I guess I'm just hearing that. So this is from other people's perspectives. They see you as like playing a little bit hard to get. Okay, so I see that. And yeah, they see it as if I create a stable foundation with this person, it's gonna last a really long time. So I see that too. I see people love to talk to you. People love the fact that you're someone that speaks your truth, that you're quite outspoken and honest. You're not afraid to speak your truth and you're not afraid to express your authentic self through your voice and through the things you want to talk about. You're also seen as someone that has really good conversations. People love conversations with you, especially deep conversations with you, where they really get to understand your mind and who you are, since you have that level of mysteriousness to you. So, like, when you do have deep conversations with people and you let them in, it feels very much like special, like a present or a gift to be around you. Especially since you don't let many people around you. Because I feel like, a lot of people desire you and hope to be with you, but it's like only few can be able to even get in your circle or be around you because you have a lot of self-love and you're not just going to let anyone be around you. You get what I mean? So, I mean, like a queen just can't be with a knight. Do you get what I mean? Like that's the kind of energy I pick up on. So yeah, I feel like people feel quite like it's special to even be around you and have conversations with you. And to have deep conversations with you, it feels like a big gift, is what I feel here from their perspective. With the Knight of Cups, I guess you have a lot of people, feeling very hopeless romantic over you. Kind of like wearing their hearts on their sleeve for you, chasing after you. And I feel like when people do feel attracted to you, they feel like you came into their life at the right time. Yeah, I feel like at the right time. And I feel like there's this type of energy here where you change them in some way with your perspective, with your truth. This is my like very intuitive pile. So you change people with your perspective. You help them see a different perspective from your own truth. And I feel like what I said before, that's from their perspective, but from your perspective, I'm seeing it more like you're not playing hard to get, you're just more discerning when it comes to people. Because I'm picking up on a particular ex here, or exes, or people from your past that never came towards you with good intentions. So now you're very careful of who you let in. And so like that's how I'm seeing it from your perspective, like you're protecting your peace and you have strong boundaries. But I'm even picking up on like people from your past, seeing you as the one that got away. And I feel like you look for people where their values align with yours. Otherwise, it just creates a clash. You look for people with a good character. People have also seen you level up time and time again within your own life, where you started out, kind of like at the bottom or something along those lines where you started out just learning with the page here in the middle of the reading. You have a lot of creativity. You're able to think outside of the box. And you just have someone with you're just someone with a very unique personality. So that's something people see in you. You're quite colorful, but with that, you have amazing ideas. And like I said, an amazing imagination. You're able to think outside of the box. And this has created a lot of success for you, or people can see it creating a lot of success for you, where things change for the better here with the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords, and where you're able to level up time and time again within your own life, going towards what makes you passionate about life. I feel like you're very passionate people, very free-spirited. When people do come closer to you and they do get to experience that side of you, it kind of feels like I said before, like a present, like I'm experiencing the side to this person. Spirit is showing me VIP section. They feel like they're in the VIP section of your life. And with the Four of Wands, I feel like when people do find you quite irresistible, but like they feel like they want to create a stable foundation with you of any kind of connection. So yeah. Anything else, Spirit, about what makes my pile number 2's irresistible? I'm just closing my eyes for a minute. Yeah, Spirit is letting me know because you have goals in the sense of independence. People can see you to be a person that, like I said, has independence, where you're going to create a lot of success within your own life, and that's very irresistible. And it's like people see you to be a person that can create a lot of abundance within your own life. That is sexy. The fact that you have goals and the fact that you want to go after those things within your own life. And I'm seeing some here that are mothers or fathers. And it's like the way you treat your children, or just how nurturing you are to others if you're not a mother or father, that is also seen as something irresistible, because it's like, especially when people are attracted to you, when they want a relationship with you, they see you as someone they can have a long-term connection with, even a friendship with. It feels very long-term because you have a good character and because they can see you're very trustworthy and loyal. So this is what I see in your reading. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And please also don't forget to check out Tarot Yogi's video in my description box below about where does your true beauty lie. So I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this purple agate crystal and the card Marie Masquerade with Glamour, Intrigue, and Drama, card number 14, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what makes you irresistible to others. So this is a collab with Tarot Yogi. So over on his channel, you can check out his video on where does your true inner beauty lie. So let's get started with your reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. This card you chose was from the Shadows and Light Oracle deck. Okay, so I feel a good energy from your pile. Like I'm getting goosebumps from your energy. So I feel like people really like your energy. That's the first thing I'm picking up on. That makes you very irresistible. So spirit guides of my pile number 3s. What makes them irresistible to others? We have light. And I'm feeling like a weird sensation, almost like some people like the way you flirt, like, or the way you speak seems quite flirtatious. Like, I don't know how to describe the sensation I'm clairsentiently feeling, but it's like, like when someone whispers in your ear and it kind of tickles? I'm feeling something like that. But maybe it's just like the sound of your voice that comes through is quite irresistible. And a little bit flirtatious, or maybe you're someone that is very intelligent and witty and you're good with your words, that kind of just makes people find you even more irresistible. At the back of the deck, we have mystery. So now we're going to be using the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. So spirit guides on my pile number 3s. What makes them irresistible to others? We have intuition, card number 35. And at the back of the deck, we have celestial alignment. So we're now going to be using the Vanessa Tarot. So spirit guides on my pile number 3s. What makes them irresistible to others? We have the Queen of Wands. What makes them irresistible to others? We have the Knight of Wands. I don't know, like your energy seems very colorful and bright to me. That's what I'm picking up from your pile because, you know, I look at these piles all day long every day, but I also did pile number 1 and 2 not so long ago. And as I look at your cards, it feels much brighter, like the energy, like very colorful. Even if the cards don't physically look so on camera, it kind of feels that way to me as I'm doing the reading. At the back of the deck, we have the 5 of Swords. So we're now going to be using the Muse Tarot. So spirit guides on my pile number 3s. What makes them irresistible to others? We have the 9 of Wands. So I'm hearing tight clothing looks really good on you. I'm hearing like cinched by the waist or like snatched by the waist. There's something about your waist coming through. Like no matter what your body looks like, some of you could be smaller and you know, you have a small waist and then it's like it creates a curvaceousness to your body. And even if you're more voluptuous, depending where you are on your body size scale, there's still like a small waist, like there's a voluptuousness to your body. Does that make sense? Like a nice shape to your body. Snatched waist is what I heard. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, the Strength card in reverse. We have the Hierophant. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse. I think I see where this reading is going. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And lastly, we have the 4 of Swords. At the back of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So what makes you irresistible to others, my pile number 3s? Remember to only take what resonates, leave the rest. Especially when I look into physical appearances, because we all have different features, we all look different. And this is a general reading for so many of you. So I'm first going to take a look at physical traits and features I see. And then I'm going to take a look at generally what makes you irresistible and personality traits. So like I said, you look quite snatched by the waist. There's something about your body coming through and like clothes fitting perfectly on you. Just making it accentuate your body even more. Okay. I'm also picking up on this energy here where people think you look very put together, very on point, very snatched, as I said before. Maybe even your makeup, like I'm seeing eyeliner and it's like snatched. Okay, and I'm seeing like your hair always looks on point, your clothes always look on point, like everything about you always looks on point from head to toe. This is other people's perspectives of you. And Like, I'm seeing your makeup, your hair, everything, your clothes from head to toe looks on point, okay? And I'm seeing this type of vibe where you look very neat and tidy in your physical appearance. I'm also picking up in your teeth, like your teeth look very good. And like your eyes, there's like this kind of shape to your eyes that looks very good. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm also seeing like your eyelashes. So people are very drawn to your eyes, and like I'm picking up you have the type of irresistibility where you could just blink your eyelids. What is that thing called? When someone blinks their eyelids. I don't know what it's called, and then gets what they want. Like, I'm seeing that clairvoyantly. I'm seeing this energy of you being perceived to be very elegant and like put together, like I said before. If you like to wear dresses, that is coming through, or even if you like to dress more casual, or if you're someone that doesn't mind getting a little bit like overdressed, I hear there's something about you that stands out. I mean, even here she's wearing this very shiny, glittery dress. There's something about you that stands out in your physical appearance. I'm also picking up on lips and lipstick. Like, lipstick looks quite good on you, and the shape of your lips looks very good. And your face shape. I don't know why I'm picking up on like the shape of your eyes, lips, and face, but I'm just picking up on that. I'm seeing like your collarbones and your neck look also really good. And here she's wearing like a little bit of a dress that shows a little bit of cleavage, but here it doesn't show anything, but like the shape of your body even comes through. Even if you're wearing modest clothes, it's like I said before, they fit you very well where it makes you look snatched. That's the word I keep hearing for you. This is my pile of people that look very confident in yourselves. Like, when you walk into the room, there is this sense of confidence in your energy that makes people even more attracted to you. And like, I'm hearing that song that's like, "Who's that girl?" So, yeah. Regardless of your gender, it makes people turn heads for you. There's also this air of mystery surrounding you. And I'm picking up on energy wise, you know, how I said in the beginning, your energy feels very good. I do feel that very strongly with your pile. Like, your energy comes through very warm and colorful and very inviting to people. I'm picking up on your heart chakra and the higher heart chakra, and you operating at a sense of unconditional love for yourself and others. I'm picking up like people are naturally quite drawn to you because of this, because you have a lot of light, because you have this very good energy where no matter what you look like, people are always going to be drawn to you as well because of your energy. Animals, babies, children may also be very drawn to you because you have a good energy. So we see here like a curly, wavy hair. So some of you could have curly, wavy hair. Some of you could have straight hair. But I'm also seeing dark and light hair. Maybe brown hair as well. And here we see the energies of Leo with strength. So, like I said, that confidence is coming through. I'm hearing confidence, baby. Like, just the way you show up in the world is very irresistible. But with strength reverse, I'm picking up on like no ego. Clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, where people see you as someone very confident but humble at the same time. It's like you're not egotistical in the way that you do it, but it seems like a healthy confidence. You don't have to shout it to the whole world. You're just seen wherever you go. Some of you have beautiful accents, I'm hearing. And I'm picking up on the energy as I look at Marie Masquerade here and how she has this mask. Like, even if you had to go out in the world and try to hide yourself, people will still notice you. You're very magnetic, and your energy is coming through very free-spirited, which is something people find irresistible. There's also something about your smile. If some of you have dimples, that's seen as so cute, or your cheeks are very cute. Some of you like to contour your face, and it looks very good. I'm picking up on like a beach body. People really like your body. I'm also seeing nice accessories. Like, this is maybe my pile of people that like to dress up, dress to impress, I'm hearing, and you like to accessorize. And your makeup looks very good. Lipstick especially looks really good on you, especially if you wear like a nude lipstick that is a little bit darker, or like a darker lipstick, like I'm picking up on dark reds or something like that. I'm hearing the word juicy. There's something very juicy, delicious about you in your physical appearance. I'm picking up on some here that are very tall, which is seen as very attractive, very like model-like. And I'm picking up on some that are like more shorter. So there is a difference here in height or something like that. Anything else about physical appearance, Spirit? Spirit is showing me the rose. And the rose, I did feel a very Venusian energy from this pile. So there is this Venusian beauty to you. The rose represents the energies of beauty, romance. So you could have a quite, romantic essence to you, and also an ethereal essence I'm picking up on. That makes people very romantically attracted to you. Warm colors could look very good on you, reds, pinks, but also blues and greens. Okay. And I'm also seeing a tulip. You have a beauty like a tulip. What does a tulip represent? Let me just Google. And your voice too. Some of you talk very elegantly, and something about your voice sounding so smooth and soft. Your energy feels like silk, very expensive and luxurious. You could look very bougie as well with the Queen of Pentacles and Marie Masquerade, because wasn't she a queen that was very rich? So you could have that very bougie look to you. So I'm also picking up on some here that speak when you speak very like excited and maybe very fast, and that's something very irresistible. So I'm reading here about tulips, the spiritual meaning. So they are often associated with the spring season. So you could be like spring to people, very much like that breath of fresh air. When winter ends and it's spring, and it finally feels like, oh, it's going to get hot and warm again, and the flowers are going to start blooming. You could have that energy with you where it's like you're always blooming. I'm bringing like springtime to people. Or maybe you've gone through winter periods in your own life with the Nine of Wands, Strength reversed, the Hierophant, that you've learned lessons from. Challenging lessons, but you've learned lessons and wisdom from. But with Strength reversed, it's like, I don't want to be strong anymore. I want to be soft. I want to experience beauty of life again. And I see that like spring is coming back to your life, where you're able to come back out into the world again. So maybe some of you have had a glow up within your energy where you seem much softer to the world. Like, I don't want to be strong anymore. I want to be soft. I want to live a soft life. I want to have peace. I'm feeling that energy, and that's very beautiful. Like, you're tapping back into your heart space. There's something about your touch too. Like, if you touch people's arms or their hands, or something about your touch feeling very soft and good, and like people get goosebumps when you touch them. Your energy is just very good. So I'm also reading here, it represents renewal and rebirth and perfect love. In Turkish culture, red tulips are said to represent perfect love. So maybe you're seen as like the one to a lot of people. And we see queen energy here too. So king, queen energy. You have a royal, regal energy in your irresistibility. So in terms of general and like just general energies here of what makes you irresistible, I'm still seeing that energy of like you blinking and getting whatever you want. I feel like you're quite persuasive and people believe anything you say. There's also this glamorous energy to you, this intrigue because you're so mysterious, where people just want to know more about you that makes you even more irresistible. You're very intuitive and empathetic. I feel like you feel energies on a very deep level. You can see through a person. And there's something about that where people feel seen by you. It's almost like you're holding up a mirror to them when you're speaking to them. And that makes them feel very loved. People feel very loved when they are talking to you and interacting with you because you operate on a space of unconditional love. And people feel like you bring a lot of color into their lives. And a lot of your friends and people that are close to you in your circle feel like you have a very nurturing energy. You feel like you're very loyal. You're always that friend they can count on. That is something so gorgeous. You're very gorgeous, my pal threes. I really like your energy. I just want to stay in your energy forever. I feel like, you're maybe also someone that brings change into people's lives with the wisdom you speak because the number 555 is showing up. So 555 is about change, but I feel it's your wisdom and it's the color you bring into people's lives. It's like this breath of fresh air energy where people feel very safe in your presence. People feel you bring change to their life with your light. You're like that star that shines bright, and gets noticed by everyone. And people feel like very much like they're in the clouds when they're around you. Like you're very celestial and in tune with energies that they feel like they're head in the clouds, very much like dream-like energy. Okay. But people also feel like you change their lives because you bring so much color and fun and this free-spirited energy. I feel like you're very connected to your own inner child in the sense of wonder and beauty for the world. Like the way you view the world is something that people rarely see, that they find irresistible because you view the world with color and beauty. Even if there is a duality in the world, it's like, I'm going to choose how I see the world through my own lens of eyes. Because with the different mirrors here, there's different truths. Someone could see the world from their own truth based on their own life and their own experiences, but it could be something completely different to another person's truth. Mirrors represent truth. But also with mirrors here, you could also be very physically beautiful. When people look at you. Could also have a lot of self-love. And I'm picking up when people find you irresistible, like they want to get to know you more. There's this intrigue here, like I'm seeing people even sit by the phone and wait for you to message them. Um, that may sound cliche, but I'm seeing that clairvoyantly. I'm seeing a lot of people feel very free around you, and your energy feels very addictive. Like people always want to be around you. People like feel very dreamy around you. They may daydream about you a lot when they find you irresistible. Some of you may have tattoos. I just noticed here that people find very hot. Your legs too. There's something about your legs. And when people find you irresistible, it's kind of like you're all they can think about. Do you know in movies when someone is like crushing on a person and they're walking through town and they see their face everywhere and all they hear is their voice, like they're in their mind, almost like they're under a spell. I feel like people feel like that around you, not in a bad way, in a good way. Also, something about the tip of your nose looks very good. I don't know why I'm picking up on that. And your side profile, like people like to stare at you. I feel like you've mastered a lot of lessons within different lifetimes. And there's something about the energy you bring to the table. You're also someone that is so glamorous that some may feel the need to get in competition with you with the Five of Wands in reverse. However, I feel like you're just like in your own world. You may not even notice when people are in competition with you, or like when people are throwing shade at you. It's like your light just bounces it back to them and you don't give a F. Like you're careless about those things. And that's something people find irresistible because some, they'll see it and they'll react to it, but you're like, I'm not letting that take away my peace. Like I'm here in my peace. You can be like that there. You can be in a race with me. I was never in a race with you. In a race with myself, bettering myself. And that's what I see with the Five of Wands in reverse. And it's like, you're in this very peaceful, serene energy. People feel very chilled and laid back with you. People feel like you're very loyal too, and like you've mastered a lot within your own life as well, like your career, your goals. I mean, you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, honey, so there is that energy here. um and with the Knight of Wands, yeah, people feel like this sense of like an adrenaline rush with you, like very free, like I said before. So this is all I see in your reading, my pile threes. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And please also don't forget to check out Tarot Yogi's video of Where Does Your True Beauty Lie? Linked in my description box below. And then I'll see you in my next reading. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye!